Is a notice to comply from a government agency threatening to turn your project upside down? You're not alone, and we can help with that. I'm Chris Cox at Cox Planning Solutions, and we help developers complete their projects on time, more efficiently, while setting you up for compliance success. Today we're talking about what to do if you receive a notice to comply from a government agency. These notices can be intimidating, and nobody likes to deal with compliance. But here's the twist. If handled correctly, they are great opportunities to get your project back on track. In the next few minutes, I'm going to dive into how to not only address these notices effectively, but also use them to elevate your project standards and reputation. From understanding the fine print to proactive strategies that will make government officials see you as a responsible, forward-thinking developer, we've got it all covered. So if you want to turn what seems like a setback into a setup for future success, stay tuned. Our first step is to understand the notice. So what is a notice to comply? Well, sometimes it's called an abatement order, but it is a formal document that's issued by a government agency when a project does not meet certain development or environmental regulatory standards. Common reasons for receiving this notice include zoning violations, development or building code violations, state and federal environmental regulatory violations, or it could just be an agency error. It is important, however, to take these notices seriously, as there are legal implications, and it could lead to potential project delays or possibly even a permit denial. After you get the notice, you need to take immediate action to resolve the issue. We recommend reading the notice really carefully to understand the specific issues and deadlines that the agency is pointing out. We also recommend consulting with your team, including legal advisors, environmental consultants, and key project staff to make sure everybody is on the same page about what is needed. And then finally, document your responses back to the agency while making sure that you keep a record of all communications and actions taken so that you can refer back to them in the future. The next step is to address the issues in your notice. We recommend starting by performing an internal audit to identify where and why the project is not in compliance. We then recommend developing a remediation plan that addresses the notice and includes steps to resolve the issues, including timelines and responsible parties. Next, you should proactively engage with the agency to open and maintain communication, clarify requirements, and demonstrate a commitment to complying with their demands. This is also an opportunity to discuss any possible discrepancies between the notice and your project activities and possibly resolve those issues without any further effort. Our next step is to focus on preventive measures that eliminate possible future notices as you continue with your project. Our best practices in project planning start with incorporating environmental considerations from the start and connecting your consultants so that they are all on the same page. We recommend engaging with your environmental consultant who stays updated with development and environmental regulations and can help you conduct regular compliance checks before you start work. And finally, we suggest environmental compliance training and awareness for your team. Your environmental consultant can help you with preparing specific training for each project that guides your engineers, contractors, and others so that you do not trigger a notice to comply in the future. Now to recap on what steps you should take to handle a notice to comply. We recommend understanding the notice, taking immediate steps to get into compliance and address any issues that the agency has called out, and realigning your project goals with preventive measures so you don't end up with these issues in the future. Thanks for watching, and feel free to reach out or leave a comment below if you have any questions or need clarification about what you saw today. If this video brought you any value, give it a like and consider subscribing to our LinkedIn page and YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on future insights like this one. We also offer a free consultation if you've received a similar notice and need additional guidance. Just head to coxplanningsolutions.com for more information.